Hey guys, this is MTV welcoming you to Royal Rumble Week. We got ourselves our first day, which means our first match. It's going to be a no-holds-barred Grand Warfare clash of domination as Lan-Kreig battles Duncan Vermil. Next! And here we go, Royal Rumble Week starts now. The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. For in this contest, there will be no disqualifications and no countouts. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, from the eastern land of the rising sun, weighing in at 336 pounds, Lan-Kreig! Lan-Kreig is by far the craziest superstar Fury's got. He's proven his dominance by defeating the Wise Guys and Mr. No in one match, and Johnny Repo in another. But tonight he faces his biggest and baddest opponent ever. That's saying a lot considering Lan-Kreig is pretty big and bad himself. I just hope he doesn't dance with this guy. Otherwise he's gonna get a whooping. Killing time! And his opponent, West Coast Bay, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Nightmare, Duncan Vermil! War and Fury have sent their baddest guys against each other. Lan-Kreig from Fury and Duncan Vermil from War. The Nightmare, looking to give Lan-Kreig his first loss ever. Lan-Kreig with 2-0 on Fury. And now at the big event, will Lan-Kreig be 3-0? Or will the Nightmare claim his third Phase 2 victory? I don't know, but I can definitely tell you that Duncan's going to give him a hell of a fight. Why? Because Duncan is Duncan, that's why. Nightmare ready to make a statement before the Royal Rumble match itself. So here we go. No holds barred. Lan-Kreig versus Duncan Vermil. Brand Warfare hardcore style. Here we go. Duncan with the face buster. Duncan starting off strong. Oh, and that knee of the gut. Lan-Kreig getting punished already. Oh, and that shoulder into the corner. Lan-Kreig, oh, looking for something, but Duncan reversed it with a drop toe hold. The Nightmare now, off the Luthez press, just pounding away at that face mask. That gas mask that Lan-Kreig likes to wear, I guess is the closest thing you can find to a psycho mask. Well, why didn't he just go on eBay? Oh, and the dancing starts, but Duncan says, nope. You ain't gonna dance tonight, boy. You're in the ring with the Nightmare. Uh-oh. Lan-Kreig going behind, elbow to the back, and now he's dancing again. And Duncan pretty much showing exactly why that isn't a good idea. Lan-Kreig, oh, for Pete's sake, he's dancing out. You know, I'm kind of enjoying this a little bit. And Lan-Kreig just taken to the outside. Whoa! And the Nightmare on a roll. No dancing tonight, Duncan says. You're going to get an ass kicking. Lan-Kreig, though, with a bulldog, taking down the Nightmare. Maybe Lan-Kreig finally ready to get serious, and now just stomping away at Duncan. And now tossing Duncan into the ring. And the elbow to the skull. Lan-Kreig, I think, finally getting serious. Oh, and that knee in the face. Oh, but Duncan counter into the Luthez press, just pounding away again. Lan-Kreig in trouble. Duncan fighting with everything he's got to take the fight to Lan-Kreig. Show him that guys like Johnny Repo and the Wise Guys are just minor competition. Lan-Kreig in his first major matchup here in TPWF, taking on his greatest opponent ever in the Nightmare. Duncan, look at this. Arm wrench going behind. Lan-Kreig now with the upper hand. These two exchanging blows. And Lan-Kreig with a dropkick, knocking Duncan into the ropes. Duncan, whoa, Lan-Kreig just hanging on there. And Lan-Kreig spilling to the outside. Duncan Uh-oh. Duncan may be looking for something big. Lan-Kreig goes back in to avoid it. Oh. Missing with the knee right there. Duncan with a side headlock now. Into the snapmare. And the chin lock. Duncan with a submission, but Lan-Kreig headbutts his way out. You gotta watch out for those Lan-Kreig headbutts. He likes to do that a lot. He has a very hard head. Duncan taking the outside. Definitely feeling the effects of that headbutt from earlier. Lan-Kreig. Oh, wow. Duncan avoiding the accidental there, but gets hit by the dropkick. Lan-Kreig with the upper hand right now. Uh-oh, Duncan's in trouble. Oh, into the steps. Yikes, Duncan has to be destroyed right now. Lan-Kreig, uh-oh. Lan-Kreig's got the steps, but the Nightmare counters. The Nightmare grabs the steps from Lan-Kreig. Oh, that was close. Oh, that one hit. Duncan just punishing Lan-Kreig with those steel steps right now. This is brutal. The strength of Duncan. Duncan now with those steps, tossing them aside, and continuing the being on Lan-Kreig. Whoa, one-handed spine buster. The Nightmare is uh-oh. The fist of the god, which can only be led by Demon Horns. Powerbomb from the Nightmare. Lan-Kreig has never felt pain like this. And these fans are insane. As Duncan is insane. He's ripping apart our announce table. Oh, and Lan-Kreig looking to fight back, but Duncan, look at this. Duncan with the upper hand. The strength of the Nightmare being able to overpower. Uh-oh, Lan-Kreig, atomic drop. These fans are loving this. Lan-Kreig now, another atomic drop, taking down the Nightmare. These fans are going crazy for this no-holds-barred clash of hardcore powerhouses. Lan-Kreig now, look at this. Powerbomb of his own. Not quite a Demon Horns, but still immensely powerful. Lan-Kreig now DDT to the Nightmare. Just punish him on the floor. Lan-Kreig going behind. Look at this. Another atomic drop. Duncan's spine has to be twisted. And here's another reason why. Lan-Kreig, powerbomb again. Lan-Kreig, another one. A third powerbomb. Yikes. Lan-Kreig absolutely using his strength to dominate Duncan Vermil. And now a side slam. The sheer force of power of the Borderland Psycho, Lan-Kreig. Oh! It may not be in Pandora, but Lan-Kreig is definitely a psycho. Now Duncan, what's he planning? Lifting Lan-Kreig up. Oh, wait, Duncan going back in the ring. What's he looking to do? Wait, Duncan, you can't fly. Duncan can't fly, can he? Duncan! Oh, Lan-Kreig dodged it! Oh, God! Duncan just went through the table. Lan-Kreig unaffected. He ran into the ring before Duncan could even land the shot. But the Nightmare's up like nothing fazed him. What the heck? That should have killed any other man. Lan-Kreig, though, taking advantage of a dazed Duncan. Psycho time! Duncan gain his distance from Lan-Kreig. Lan-Kreig with that big knee. Duncan's in trouble. And Lan-Kreig, uh-oh, Duncan fighting back with everything he's got, pounding away at the Psycho. Ooh! This gargantuan psycho of a man. Uh-oh, Lan-Kreig, he's looking for that punt. This is usually what puts people in the hospital. Duncan dodged it! Duncan dodged it! And now the beatdown begins. Duncan dodged the punt and the backbreaker. The ring presence of Duncan Vermil. And now the Nightmare's feeling it. This could be the comeback Duncan's been waiting for. 3 punches and Lan-Kreig goes down, but Lan-Kreig fights his way back. Ooh, a clothesline to the back. These fans are loving this. Oh, and Duncan looking for the comeback again, but Lan-Kreig again fights his way back into this. Duncan is in trouble. I've never seen the Nightmare in trouble before. Uh-oh. Lan-Kreig stops him again. Oh, and taking him down. Lan-Kreig on a roll. Lan-Kreig's got him up. Goliath Rage. That's gotta be it. 1. No, Duncan kicks out at 1. The Nightmare unfazed by Goliath Rage. Oh, Duncan dodging the big fist. And Lan-Kreig with a drop kick taking down the Nightmare. Lan-Kreig now. Lan-Kreig's looking for... He's got a chair. Lan-Kreig's got a chair. Oh, but Duncan with the clothesline. Lan-Kreig turns around and takes a huge clothesline. Well, Duncan's got the chair. Lan-Kreig scrambles back into the ring. Lan-Kreig now getting his distance from Duncan. Back into the ring again. Duncan taking every opportunity. And Lan-Kreig evens the odds. Duncan back in the ring. Oh! And now these two looking for the opportunity. Not quite sure how this is going to turn out. Oh, and the clash of the chairs. Lan-Kreig gets the upper hand. The Nightmare goes down. Duncan now with those steps. Duncan's got the steps. Lan-Kreig, what's he going to do? Oh, Lan-Kreig getting some steps of his own. Tossing them in the ring. Duncan, oh, the shot with the chair to the gut. Look at this. DDT into the chair. Wow. Complete brutality from the Nightmare. Duncan now. Lan-Kreig, oh, the shot with the steps. Lan-Kreig with the shot from the steps. Oh, gosh. Lan-Kreig's got that chair now. Lan-Kreig's got the chair. Oh, across the skull of Duncan. Jesus. Uh-oh. Lan-Kreig, that chair wrapped around Duncan's ankle. What's he looking to... Oh, gosh, he broke his ankle. Duncan's ankle has to be shattered. Good God, man, are you out of your mind? Lan-Kreig taking things to a whole new level. Now that powerbomb. Wait, Duncan, counter into an X-Factor faceplant. The Nightmare now. Fighting his way back into this somehow. I'm not sure. Oh! I think Lan-Kreig's bleeding through his mask, but Duncan don't care. He's just going to continue the beating. Lan-Kreig back in the ring. Duncan. Duncan with those steps. Oh, Lan-Kreig scrambles out of the ring with that chair. Oh! Oh, and Lan-Kreig swats Duncan and the chair down, but I think the ref caught the steps from Duncan. Lan-Kreig. Oh, the chair! Now Duncan's bleeding. Good gosh, this match is brutal. That's what you get when you get no holds barred between two of the most violent superstars in this business. Steel steps and steel chairs. Lan-Kreig, oh, just slamming those steps down on Duncan. But the Nightmare gets up, almost unfazed by it, almost fueled by it. Fueled by the violence, fueled by the blood. The taste of his and Lan-Kreig's own blood on his lips, fueling the Nightmare like never before. Duncan is taking this match to a whole new level, and Lan-Kreig is coming along with him. Duncan now, look at this. An Irish whip. Ooh, that was a close one. Duncan now, another Irish whip. This time Lan-Kreig goes out of the ring. Oh, but Lan-Kreig with the counter. Lan-Kreig back in the ring. But Duncan now, another Irish whip. Sending Lan-Kreig out of the ring. Oh, look at this. Oh! Knocking Lan-Kreig down to the floor. This match has absolutely been brutal on these two competitors. How they are still in this, I will never know. Lan-Kreig now into the corner. Uh-oh, with those steps. This is how he hospitalized Nick Marino. Uh-oh. Duncan stops him in his tracks. Oh, and the steps on Lan-Kreig. Oh, gosh. The Nightmare is absolutely relentless here tonight. Demon Horns are coming. Duncan, big time Demon Horns powerbomb. 1, 2. Duncan Vermil defeats Lan-Kreig during Royal Rumble Week. Damn! This match was wild. These two destroyed each other. You can't knock either of their prowess. If anything, this just upped their stats. Here's where Lan-Kreig busted Duncan open. And here's where the match reached its climax, when Duncan Vermil landed the Demon Horns. Here is your winner, Duncan Vermil. The Nightmare tasting his own blood. But you know what? I think he likes it. Duncan with a huge amount of momentum now, going in to the Royal Rumble match on Saturday as Royal Rumble Week continues. See you tomorrow for the Brand Warfare 6-man elimination tag match. Team War versus Team Fury.